Welcome to Smalltalk Daily for Wednesday, October 29, 2008. This morning I'd like to go through something that I was asked about a couple days ago in an email, and that is how to save with BOSS safely when you have dependent objects that can't be saved. I'll give you an example. Here I have bottom feeder, and when I pull down File, Save All, it's going to save all of my feeds and items out to a BOSS file. So I hit that, you see the little hourglass for a moment, and save them. Now, there's a little more complexity behind that because this item has a dependency on the list here, and I don't want to save the list because actually I can't save GUI items. So how does that all work? Well, let's kill the image there, or kill the application, and let's go into the method that eventually gets called when I try to save items, and that's this do feeds without dependence. So what I do here is I go through and I methodically do this to each feed and item. I break the dependence for each one. So I grab the dependence and I break the dependence. Now this step here, if you're not continuing to run, you don't need to save the dependence. The reason I do this is that I save them, break them, and then restore them. So this is pretty simple. If I look up break dependence and look for implementers of it, you'll see that all it really does is set the dependence of an object to nil, which seems pretty simple. It can get a little more intricate though if you come down here to this code where I try to go through and remove the dependencies on the items, and then here I have a block of code that after I'm done saving, I just restore everything that I saved up. So let's go ahead and look for implementers of remove dependencies on items. And if you look through there, you see that I scroll through each folder, and in each folder I scroll through each item, and then I have this recursive algorithm that goes through and does a possibly clear dependence for in, and then remembers it. So let's go look at that. And here it is. All I do is I get the dependence, I save it in the association, then I break dependence. And really at the bottom, that's really all you need to do is send break dependence to everything that might have a dependency on something you don't want to save out to a BOSS file. And in the case of bottom feeder, that's everything that might have a dependency on a screen item. And then at the end here, again, I restore all of them. Now, if you're just saving out to a BOSS file and you're not worried about restoring the dependencies, all you really need to do is send break dependence to each item that might have a dependency that you don't want to save. If you have a more complex case like I have, you need to iterate through everything, save the dependence, and then restore them. That's pretty much it for today. So until next time, have fun with Smalltalk.